the reboot of my YouTube channel. That's what this is. Stay tuned. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have not posted a YouTube video in a few years. It's been a few years. It's been some time. But here we are. Here we are. And rebooted my channel. I just kind of wanted to have a little chill vibe. Sit down, talk, comfy clothes. I got me some wine. I have my hookah, but I don't even know if you can smoke hookah on YouTube, so I don't think I'm gonna do that while I'm filming this video. But that's besides the point. Got a few topics to talk about. I don't think y'all remember, but on my Instagram, I asked questions a while ago. I did a little questions things on my stories and told y'all to ask me questions, and y'all did. I only picked 4 of them, even though y'all there was a lot, but a lot of them were kind of inappropriate. So, I think the first one that I'm going to do is, well, it makes sense for me to do this one first. Balancing life, the way that I've been balancing life, basically, I guess. If you watched any of my old videos, or if you do have me on any other social media platform, I am a Texas Southern student. I go to school, I work, and I also do social media work. So, am I busy? Yes. I am very busy. I literally have one day out of the week that I have fully off to not be doing anything. Even today, I had classes today, and now this is the time where I'm sitting here chilling. But usually right now I'm making Instagram reels or responding to DMs. So I really don't have time to kind of just sit and catch my breath unless it's the one day of the week that I have off. And then on top of that, trying to have a social life, it's pretty difficult just because as an adult, period, it's kind of hard to make time for, going out with friends, just hanging out in general, stuff like that. I've definitely been working on trying to be better about that. Trying to hang out with my friends, or develop relationships, venture out, network. I've definitely been trying to do better on that. I feel like that is an important aspect in life, and that's kind of something where I should be taking time out to do. It's just really hard with everything else that I have going on. It's for school, I'm taking 15 hours in classes right now, and then I work 42 hours a week just at my regular job. And then when it comes to social media, I do run a social media page for a lounge here in Houston. I just help them with posts and DMs and stuff like that, and that's kind of something where I'm just constantly doing all day. It's I wake up and there's a message and I'm having to respond to that, or I'm out doing something on my own and there's a message and I respond to that. So that's kind of a 24/7 thing. And yeah, I honestly don't really know how I balance it all, or if there is a key to balancing it all. I think it's just having my set schedule. I do have a set schedule, which tends to make things a little bit easier, and having a planner. So I guess that's the best way that I balance everything that I have doing. It's just staying on top of everything and taking care of my time management in the way that I should be taking care of my time management. Next thing is well, I guess this kind of is being a part of, I talk a lot about being in my soft girl era. I definitely do feel like I'm in my soft girl era right now. You can probably find me on my couch drinking wine, watching Netflix, Like, these days, that's just what I like to do compared to a year ago when I was literally out partying every night, going to after hours. Literally a year ago, if you met me a year ago and you met me today, you would be like, there's no way that this is the same person. Like, a year ago, I was working in nightlife. I was working my nightlife shifts, and then I was going from those shifts to the after hour clubs. I would literally be out until it was daylight. Like, it was pretty crazy. I don't know how I was functioning. On top of that, I did have school, and it was just like kind of crazy. And I felt myself spiraling, which is kind of the reason why I slowed down and why I kind of entered into my soft girl era, is because I really just wanted to put energy into me and learn myself and figure out, you know, what I like, what I don't like, the things that I do want to accomplish in life now, and the things that I do want to accomplish in life later. Like, I'm just getting to the age where I feel like I kind of have to start having things figured out and have things placed. And being in my soft girl era right now is just kind of the best time to do that. So the next topic would be, do I have a type? So I kind of want to do like, do I have a type / like my dating experience lately? Am I dating? I don't know. But I'm definitely figuring out my type. I'm definitely figuring out what I like in a man, which has been actually very important to me. I didn't realize how important it was to define the type of man that you're going for until I started doing it. Like, I'm just gonna use this as an example. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. I'm not trying to tear anybody down. Everybody lives a different lifestyle. But it's definitely been like to my attention lately. A big turnoff I have is the presentation that you put forth in yourself. And like today, the biggest way that you meet people is through social media. Honestly, like if I go on your social media page and there's nothing but you flexing money and all of that other gang, whatever stuff, that is a very big turnoff to me. And no offense, because don't get me wrong. I don't think that is a bad thing to do, but as far as my type and the man that I like to see myself with in the future is not necessarily that. Because 9 times out of 10, a man like that thinks that that's what's drawing his attention. And when I go for a man, I don't want that to be the number one thing that draws my attention to him. I want it to be something more than that. So that's why I say not to judge or not to step on anybody's toes. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but when it comes to me picking my man, that's not the thing that I want to be like. I know how to explain it, but maybe I'm not explaining it right. I don't know. I think I'm just trying not to be offensive, because I really don't want to be offensive about it. But that's just how I feel. Like, typically these days, like when I go for a man, I'm going for, you know, a man who is educated, a man who is getting his degree or working on his degree, a man who does have a nice job. When they be talking about the girls why would you want a man that has a 9 to 5? Me. I want a man to have a 9 to 5. Like, all the other stuff to me is just like, it's cool, but it's like 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking futuristically. So it's like, yes, that's cool for now, but when it comes time for us to be trying to settle down, buy a house, get things established for our children, all the fast life stuff is not really going to cut it, I guess. And maybe it will, don't get me wrong, but I just look for security, because I would love to have a stable marriage. I would love to have a stable house home. I want my kids to live in a family house. Like, that's just what I want in life. So that's the type of man that I typically go for these days. Has it worked out for me yet? I'm not gonna touch too much on that, but hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. That's all I'm gonna say is hopefully. That's all I'm gonna say is hopefully. But that's enough on that. Next topic is I wonder if I can. Okay. So letting relationships go. Like I said, in the past year, I have gone through a lot of growth. I've gone through a lot of growth in myself, mentally, physically, emotionally. And one of the biggest things that I have probably learned this year is sometimes you need to let some of these relationships go. Sometimes people are in your life for a season and not for a reason. Like sometimes what you got out of that relationship, whether it was a few lunches here and there, a few good conversations, if it's dead, then dead it. Stop carrying dead weight is the biggest thing that I had to learn. And if somebody shows you once, twice, 3 times that they're what am I trying to say? If somebody shows you that their worth of you is not equal to the worth that you have for yourself, let the relationship go. Let that person go, because I promise you it will be so much harder for you to grow with the weight of that relationship. Like, there's nothing wrong with realizing, okay, this is not good for me. I need to separate myself from this. There's nothing wrong with, yes, this person was a good friend for me at a time, but at this point in my life, this person is still where they were, and now I'm elevating, so I need to leave this person where they're at. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. In order to let some of these relationships go, you have to put yourself first, but you have to put yourself first in life, because that's how you're going to grow. I would not be the person that I am today if I did not begin to put myself first. If I kept myself in if I kept myself in most of the situations that I was in before, I promise you, half of the things that I have, I would not have. Half of the things that I'm doing, I would not have. All the things that I have going for myself right now, I would not have. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Sometimes you gotta let these girls go. Sometimes you gotta let these men go. Even if you felt like the relationship was supposed to last forever, it's okay if it did not. There is a million fish in the sea. There is a million connections for you to make. So sometimes we just need to leave things where they are and move on and elevate ourselves. You don't need an external force to elevate yourself, unless it's God. That is the only external force that you need to elevate yourself. Other than that, all you need is yourself. That's all you need is yourself, because as long as you are working on you and you're taking the time and you're investing into yourself, then I promise you, you will get to where you want to be in life. And that's just that. That is just that. So next topic is, I don't know. Let me find, I think I did 4 already, so I'm just gonna do 1 more because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, let's do this one. What are my goals for myself in due time? My goals for myself in due time, I have definitely been doing a lot of social media work. So I guess you can say that being successful in that aspect is a goal, but also just finishing my degree is #1 goal of mine. And honestly, just continuing to elevate. Like, yes, I've healed a lot, and yes, I've grown a lot, but I'm definitely not the person that I fully want to be yet. So I just want to keep on growing, keep elevating, in all aspects. I would like to keep on growing and glowing and just flourishing into becoming this great woman who can be an influence to others, who can be a role model to others. That is literally all that I really want in life. Is to literally be like a big sister or an auntie or, you know, all that good jazz. But that is gonna be it for this video, y'all. I do hope that y'all enjoyed it. I think I want to do I don't even know what I want to like call this type of video. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I do kind of like the whole life check-in, life update videos. So I definitely would like to continue this, maybe get a part 2 in there. Yeah, so like I said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.